But I'm not going to give you my ID. That's ridiculous.
Perfectly fine. You want my name?
And the address.
I can write it down.
Mind if I write it down?
See, the only thing I needed was your name.
Can I hold it?
What would you need to hold it? You coming over for dinner?
No, I just wanted it. It's just, you wanted mine, so I just figured,
Well, yeah, I got to do a report.
Welcome to CT3 Live. I'm JT Young, your host, and this is an episode of Respect Our Rights. Today is October 4th, 4 o'clock p.m. And look, today I'm going to be holding this sign, making sure everyone respect our rights. Before we get into it, make sure you gently smash that like button. While you're at it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's for the YouTube algorithm. I'm not going to keep you waiting any longer. Let's get right into it. Hey, how you doing? Hey.
I'm gonna have to ask you to take this down, probably down to the sidewalk, but you cannot do this on this side of the property. I'm so sorry to inform you about.
What am I doing?
Okay, so what you're doing with this, this is a government building, and this is the government property.
Oh, yeah.
So they're asking me to tell you not to do this here. On this property, you have to go down on the sidewalk.
Okay. Well, since it's government property, that means that I'm able to be here, correct?
Okay, well, we just hold on. Let me get this. So you're not going to leave?
I'm sorry.
You're not going to leave?
Well, that's why I was just making sure that if it's government property, I do have a right to be here.
Okay. No problem.
Okay. Well, she was nice about it, but she's just misinformed, she's listening to her superior. God bless the homeless. God bless the homeless.
Afternoon, brother.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you? I'm Sergeant Godley.
Hey.
So, what's going on today?
Well, I'm just out asking people, to God bless the homeless.
What?
Asking people, to God bless the homeless.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you requesting like donations?
No.
Okay.
I'm just spreading the message.
Okay. All right. Well, the officers have expressed to you that, let me take that back. You've expressed to the officers that you're stating that this is a government building, you have the right to be here.
Sure. Tax-paying dollars.
You do. However, you cannot block the entrance and the exit of the building. So, if you go off to the side, down on the sidewalk, you're free to do whatever it is you like. However, you cannot block the flow of movement through this building.
Okay. I understand that. I
All right.
respect that. I would never want to block anything. Right now, I'm not blocking anything, correct?
Well, if someone really wanted to push the issue just to be that person, right? If Karen was to come out here, she would say, she's coming up these stairs and technically you are in her way, right? We both know that's pushing the issue.
Correct.
However,
Because I can clearly just move out the way.
that's correct. However, just to avoid those type of issues, and then they bring the whole cavalry out here for no reason,
What you mean?
slide over there.
What you mean the cavalry?
They end up calling the city, PD, or the county sheriff's office.
Well,
Because you're not doing anything
yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
It's
Unfortunately, I believe.
we want to compromise here.
Yeah, unfortunately, I believe that's like a violation of my constitutional rights. If I move because you ask me to, that would be more like a violation. So I would rather just stay here and peacefully, just.
You could do so. You want him to do you so much you could do anything.
I'm not bothering anyone. I'm not harassing
exactly what I
anyone,
said.
or
You're
I'm
not
not,
bothering anyone.
or I'm not blocking the way.
That's why I want to compromise and just have you move off to the side. You can still stand right there where your tripod is.
Yeah,
right over there.
I appreciate that, but
You're still here on the county property, the taxpayer dollar property, but you're not standing directly in front of this.
I understand completely what you're saying, but I'm gonna just politely decline. Is your body camera on?
It is.
Okay, perfect.
It
Yeah.
has been since before I came out to talk to you.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I would politely decline your request, which it is a request, correct?
Simply said, let's compromise.
Yeah.
You get to stay here, but I just ask that you slide over that way. That's all.
I'm just gonna walk back and forth and just kindly spread the message, a kind message at that, to God bless the homeless. So I'm not trying to give you a hard time, but
Never said you
I
were.
feel like if I move, then I would not be doing what I came here to do.
Okay.
Because
And-
this
and
is
again,
this is more like a platform, I believe.
I feel like that you're right in a sense. However, I feel like it's also just you sliding over doesn't infringe on your platform or your message. And this, again, I feel, right? You could feel differently and you're entitled to that. That's what that nice, beautiful flag there is waving for.
Thank you.
However, other folks can see it, and mind you, the county commissioners and the county manager, the county attorney, all of them are in that building right there. So them looking out, they see you pacing back and forth. They're gonna call out here anyway to find out what you're doing. Which again, you're not doing anything wrong, and you're not doing anything malicious. It's just abnormal, right? Usually, we have, like at the libraries, we have protests for different things and this, that, and the third. Jesus touched more people in the streets than any pastor has ever touched in the pulpit. So I understand trying to reach people in the streets and trying to reach people on the platform that you feel that you have, right? Now, I do photography as well, so I'm just gonna tell you, you got a nice setup.
Thank you.
But again, I was just seeing if we can compromise to eliminate the Karens and the back and forth, if you just slide over.
Well, let me ask you this.
Go for it.
Have you had any complaints?
Yes, we have.
I can't say that because I just got here.
I'm the communications officer downstairs. We have received calls.
And what's your name?
Officer McIntyre.
Officer McIntyre.
Yes, sir.
What did they complain about?
They're saying that you would have infringed on people's coming in and going out.
Oh, that's probably why I've been chirping all day.
That you have, by you walking, you have impeded their way in and out the building.
Okay, well, that's unfortunate because I would disagree with that because I never impeded not one person. And I've been here for only about 5 minutes.
Understood, sir.
So-
that's the call that has been relayed to us. And I work in operations.
Okay, is that recorded?
Yes, it is.
That call was recorded?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So and this is a request, do you have an ID? Because this is what I'm gonna do with it, right? I'm gonna do a report, and the thing it's gonna say in my report is, Mr. whatever your ID says, came out to peacefully protest and spread his message in front of the Durham County Administration Building.
And what's your name?
Sergeant Godley.
Sergeant Godley?
Right.
Godley, I like that.
Godley.
And who you work for right now?
Nighthawk Security.
Nighthawk
We
Security.
are contractors for Durham County Government Complex.
And you want my ID?
I don't want your ID. I'm asking you if you'll provide me your ID so I can properly document who you are in my report that says, Mr. Whatever your ID says, came to peacefully spread his message here in front of the Durham County Administration Building. We made contact with him. We were unable to compromise on him moving to the side. He wants to express this, and this, and it was left at that. But I do have
For the report's sake, if you would like to put J, that's fine. But I'm not going to give you my ID. That's ridiculous.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's. Can I see your ID?
Sure.
I can.
Absolutely.
All
Which
right.
one do you want to see?
Like your license.
My driver's license?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Thank you.
You know why? It's public information. And see, I'm that transparent enough. Sure will.
Okay. And you mind if I write the information down?
See?
Mind if I write it down?
See, the only thing I needed was your name.
Can I hold it?
What would you need to hold it?
I was just going to write it down, make a mental note,
You want my name?
and the address.
I can write it down. You coming over for dinner?
No, I just wanted it. It's just you wanted mine, so I just figured,
Well, yeah, 'cause I got to do a report. You didn't express to me you needed to do a report.
Yeah, I would have loved to write your information down.
I'll save you the headache.
Yeah,
I'll write it
Jay.
down. I'll write it down for you.
But I do appreciate you being polite and not forcing me to leave, because I don't want to leave and I want to just spread the good message that I'm spreading, and hopefully you guys can respect that and not escalate the situation.
So, just because
We do have the EMS coming here shortly.
here,
Yeah. Because we have an emergency, so I'm going to be with you in about 5 minutes.
okay. I know we got Hart going to Maine, but I didn't know we had EMS coming here.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I cannot spell today. Jesus.
Hey, how you doing, ma'am? God bless the homeless.
That's me. That is my name, badge number, and who I work for.
Nighthawk Security, no address. I'm just messing with you.
201 East Main Street.
That's your address?
That is our security operations center. That is where we all operate out of. This building right here.
Okay.
So is it J, just the letter, or J-A-Y?
J-A-Y.
Oh, well, another question.
Yes,
and this
sir.
is just me being nosy. You
Yes,
don't have to
sir.
answer.
Yes, sir.
What YouTube channel am I going to be seeing myself on later?
I will disclose that at some point, but right now I just don't feel comfortable disclosing that information while I'm still here.
Well, my YouTube channel Sergeant 1205.
Your YouTube channel starts at 12:05?
Sergeant 1205.
Oh, Sergeant 12:05. Okay. What kind of content do you do?
Some everything. Music. I play a couple instruments. I do photography. So
Awesome.
some everything up there. Well versatile.
Awesome.
Very
Well, I hope the best for your YouTube journey.
Likewise.
Thank
Likewise.
you. Thank you.
All right, buddy.
All right. So, is the situation going to be escalated, or are we good?
We're good.
Okay.
That's not to say somebody else won't come out here and talk to you, because I'm not going to call nobody, but again, we also have Durham Police and Durham County Sheriff's Office that rides back and forth, so they may jump out and want to talk to you.
Okay.
So,
I understand. All right. Thank you.
all right, buddy.
Looks like Sergeant Godley respected our rights, which is a good thing. He did ask if I can move down to the sidewalk, but just to recap, we have 5 elements of the First Amendment. 5 elements. That's the freedom of speech, the freedom of press, the freedom of religion, the freedom to assemble, and the right to redress your grievance. The right to redress your grievance. The right to redress your grievances. So it looks like that's 1 point for the Constitution, and that's what I came here to do. If you haven't already, I appreciate it if you can gently smash that like button and go ahead and hit that subscribe button while you're at it. And if you believe it, you can achieve it. And until next time, peace.